Dear friends, I'm very happy to welcome you to a quite unusual webinar that we're going to have today. And I hope that you will like this new format that we have prepared for you. So before we start and we make our introduction, I want to say a huge thank you that you found time in your no doubt very busy schedule to visit our webinar and to find a little bit more about our wonderful island. And when I do my introduction, I would really be very grateful if you can type in the chat, where are you now? Are you already in Cyprus, or are you only thinking about our amazing island? Are you considering relocation, or you want a summer house? What is the reason why you joined us today for, once again, I want to mention, a very interesting and new concept that we have never tried before. I can see people from France for taxation. I have a comment about the internet. Guys, can you please tell us if the internet is okay, if you can see and hear me well? You can just put plus, and I can see people from Larnaca, London, investment. I can see some people who visited us again. Hans, very nice to see you online again. And it would be interesting to hear your feedback, how you like this new try that we're doing. I can see Israel, Vietnam, Pafos, amazing geography. And it will only point that Cyprus is very attractive for many different nationalities. I can see even from China, so excellent. I can see lots of people from everywhere. And today we are going with you on a journey across our fantastic island. And today I will not be doing it alone. I will be doing it with my colleague. What we are going to do, we will actually take you with us to different regions of Cyprus. And during our webinar, we will have live connections with the location in Pafos, location in Limassol, location in Famagusta area. So during this webinar, we hope that you will have a chance to actually feel like you're already in Cyprus, to see with your own eyes in real lifetime what is happening here, and to have a glimpse of what Cypriot properties look like. So I'm very excited. I hope that we will be technically correct and we will not have any hiccups. But if we do any hiccups, I apologize in advance. But I do hope that everything goes well, to have these more interactive and sort of transmission from different locations. For those of you who don't know me, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Anastasia Yianni, and I'm CEO and partner of Cyprus Sotheby's International Realty. What is also very important, and I think it's even more important than my position and my name, what is very important is that for the last 23 years, I've been working in Cyprus real estate. I moved myself to Cyprus 24 years ago, so I'm also just a person who relocated many years ago. I'm a mother, I am a professional, so my experience, just like as experience of my wonderful colleagues, is both professional but also practical. And today I'm extremely excited to be joined by our team, by the members of our team who are located in different areas of Cyprus. So for Limassol, we will be joined by Olga Khokhlova, who has been living in Cyprus for over 20 years. She knows almost everything about property market and lifestyle. Again, she has worked in various positions, first in the construction company, and now she is a senior property expert in our company. And she has actually last year, she was the winner of the top producer gold awards for the whole company. So she is very experienced and very knowledgeable. For the area of Famagusta, which is Yianni, Protaras, and Paralimni, I will be joined by Renata, who is in charge of that area, and she is an expert for that region. She has been living in Cyprus since 2018, and she actually moved from Netherlands, so she has something to compare. And what is amazing, she speaks German, English, and Russian as well. For Pafos area, I am going to be joined by, you see, it's not only ladies who work in our company. I will be joined by a wonderful gentleman by the name of Milan Shah, who has a degree in real estate. And actually, he is amazing in his job. He has been living in London for a long time, and now he's working with us representing Pafos area. And for Larnaca, I'm going to be joined by Emily Aspromallis, who has joined our company not long ago, but before joining us, she was working as a real estate broker in America. Even though she has Cypriot roots, and luckily for us, she returned back to Cyprus and joined our company. So you see, we have prepared a great team of experts. This is our whole team. We are represented in all areas of Cyprus, meaning that it's Pafos, Limassol, Larnaca, Famagusta, and even we deal with some real estate in Nicosia. Everything we do, we offer to you our expertise, our efficiency, our ethics, and we're trying to do everything in style as well. Cyprus Sotheby's International Realty is part of the largest international luxury real estate brokerage network in the world, Sotheby's International Realty, with offices in 84 countries. And why I think it is important? Because I personally and all our team, we all understand that you have choices. Cyprus is not the only option. I'm sure that some of you are considering alternatives, maybe such as Greece, Portugal, Spain, or any other country in the world for that matter. So as part of the international community, we actually know what is happening in the countries as well. And we have a knowledge to compare and advise you why Cyprus is suitable, or maybe in certain cases, Cyprus is not suitable for your tasks, and we will be the one advising you. Because our opinion is that first and foremost, we are your advisors. We are advising you about the possibilities and options that are available in Cyprus. We are working with all developers and lots of private sellers, so we are not affiliated with one company. We always try to find properties suitable for lifestyle, but also we work with investors, and we have excellent collection of investment properties with high return on investment. We work adhering to very strict due diligence procedures. So all the properties that we deal with have been checked from the legal point of view. We are very multilingual. We speak English, German, French, Greek, Chinese, Hebrew. Now we have a new person joining our team who speaks Hebrew. And we always work with high ethic and professional standards. We are licensed real estate agents, which is very important because in Cyprus, it's licensed profession. So when you are dealing with any representative of our professions, you should always check for the license. So today, we will talk with you about Cyprus in general, but it will be a short introduction. The main point of our webinar today is to show you different areas and to speak with people who live in the area and who are experts in real estate in that area. So you can have a feel for the diversity of Cyprus, to understand what is the difference between the areas, and also could this area be for you. So let's start. Of course, as always, when and if you have questions, please feel free to type in the chat box. We will definitely either answer these questions during our presentation, if it's suitable, or we will leave at the end of our webinar enough time to answer all the questions. And to start with, I want to give you a small flavor of what is happening in the real estate market now, or for that matter, what is happening with sales. Because if you're considering investment, or even if you are moving for relocation, or you are considering holiday home, it's important to understand what is happening with the dynamics of the market. And the last couple of years, we have great years. Unfortunately, the reasons for this activity were not always good, because we have seen lots of people moving from all over Europe and Middle East because of the wars. But now, unfortunately, it's again, we understand that this is going on. So now the market stabilizes after the last 2 years of very active growth. And you know, in Cyprus, all the sales transactions are recorded in the land registry. And this statistics is open, so even you yourself can understand and see what is the distribution between the areas. What areas are more popular? Why is that? Is there a reason? Does it mean that the prices will be going up if you're considering investment? And if we look the distribution of sales between the areas generally, with all the sales, we can see that Limassol is leading the way. And then we have Nicosia, Larnaca, and Pafos following the business capital of Cyprus. However, we can also see the statistics of how the foreigners are buying in Cyprus. And we witnessed that the first few months of the year, we see less transactions. But as I mentioned earlier, it is expected. Now we're going to the normal supply and demand cycle. We go to a normal distribution and normal demand. So if we look at the attention from foreigners to Cyprus real estate, we can see slightly different picture. We can see that always Pafos and Limassol are the leaders, and in this case, Pafos is actually leading by the number of transactions. Larnaca is going very strong because it has huge investment potential. Nicosia is less popular with foreigners just because it's the only area that is actually doesn't have any sea. And when you come from abroad, of course, you want to be near the sea. Famagusta area, just because of the size, has less transactions, but nonetheless, it's a very, very popular area. If you would like to find more, not just the standard statistics that you can find at the land registry, every quarter, we as a company publish a very interesting report where we analyze in detail residential properties. And unlike the standard information, we not only show you the number of transactions, we actually share with you transaction value. So we also share data per region and data per price bracket, where you can see how many transactions were done, let's say, between 200 and 500,000 euros and above. Very interesting report, and we will be happy to share with you either by following the link, or you can always subscribe and follow me on Instagram and push me to be a bit more active in that platform. So why do we love this island? And let's start with something which is very obvious. Of course, in Cyprus, we have amazing weather. It's not so, I think it's not so important in summer when you have great weather as well. But in winter, in spring, and in autumn, Cyprus is definitely sunnier because we have officially 340 sunny days per year. We do not have any heavy industry, so the air quality, the water quality, the beach quality in Cyprus they're very, very high. The pollution is quite low. So in general, the environmental characteristics are excellent. What else excellent we have? We have excellent healthcare. And I will share with you a little bit more information later. We have very hospitable locals in Cyprus. As a foreigner myself, I can definitely vouch for it. I have never ever felt unwelcome. And I think that when you consider holiday home or investment or relocation, this part is important. You want to be welcome. You want to feel comfortable. You want your kids to become part of the group, and you want yourself to become part of the society. What I believe is very important is that in Cyprus, we have British law-based legal system, which means that it's precedent law and it's quite easy to understand what is happening. English language is widely spoken, and in fact, this is the business language of the island. So even your documents, even your sales contracts, even your purchase documents or rental contract, they can all be drafted and signed in English. And for that matter, they can even be dual languages, English and German or other languages as well. And I believe that for transparency, it is a very important matter. Cyprus is a safe country with so many things going on in the world. I think that we all want to be safe. We want our families to be safe. We want our kids to be safe. We want our business to be safe. And Cyprus offers this option. We have good quality education, which I will cover a little bit further. And in general, lifestyle opportunities are excellent. You know, I'm sure that if you have been coming to Cyprus before, or even if you come for the first time, hopefully after our webinar, you will notice that it's a great place to live. It's warm, welcoming, modern. It has everything, restaurants, amazing shops, excellent infrastructure, and of course, excellent tax system. And I noticed that before we have interest in taxes, in this particular webinar, I will not be going into exact details for everything because A, we're not tax advisors, and B, we will be very happy to arrange for you specialized consultation with the best experts in Cyprus for taxes. But just to give you a flavor what Cyprus is offering, here you can see that Cyprus offers lots of zeros regarding taxes. And I think when it comes to taxes, zeros which are all clean and not offshore is really, really good thing. So in Cyprus, if you become tax resident, non-domicile tax resident, then for 17 years, you will have 0% on passive income. There is 0% property tax. In Cyprus, we have 0% inheritance tax. Pension tax is only 5%, and corporate tax is only 12.5%. However, if you are moving businesses and if your business is connected with intellectual property, then your tax will be even less. And in certain cases, it can go as low, corporate tax, as low as 2.5%. So overall, it's an excellent, clean, white tax jurisdiction. And of course, such amazing tax system becomes a huge driver for the interest of people from all over the world. We have clients from America, we have clients from France, we have clients from all over Europe who want to improve their lifestyle, but also to pay less in taxes. For the cost of living, I will not be going into details because it varies. Because let's say restaurant meal, you can have a meal from 10, 13 euros, or you can have a meal for 200, 300, because there is a huge choice of restaurants. I mentioned earlier about the quality of healthcare, and I believe that it's extremely important to know what options do you have, especially if you're coming to spend longer time. I was surprised myself when we found that Cyprus actually is at the 26th place at the world ranking. I love the figures below, and there is a joke in Cyprus when they say that men live up to the age of 82 and women never die. But overall, joking aside, the life expectancy is very high in Cyprus. And I love the figure 245, which is now of people per doctor. What does it mean? It means that you will never wait if you need to see a doctor. There are lots of options available. Either you will be qualified for private insurance and private visits, or even as a foreigner, you can be qualified for national health insurance system, which is called YESI, and which is brilliant. If you are European citizens, you're going to be qualified automatically. And also, if you're non-European, but you get immigration permit, permanent residency, you can be qualified for this healthcare system as well. And with this system, practically each visit to the doctor, because you have a family doctor, is only 6 euros. You practically have free tests and operation, lots of discounts on free or practically free medicines, and you have access both to public and private hospitals. Overall, excellent. If you are moving with children, we have amazing system. Very important that again you have a choice. Either your kids can have access to Cyprus public schools, the education is in Greek and follow Greek curriculum, or you have access to excellent quality private education. In most cases, private school follow British curriculum, and the kids pass IGCSE exams and A-level exams. Just to give you an understanding of the pricing, for primary school, private school will cost you between 3,000 to 6,000, and for middle and senior school, between 5,000 and 10,000. It's not only about schools. Cyprus actually is making a strategic goal to become university center of Mediterranean. And we already have lots of colleges and universities. More colleges and universities are opening almost every year. There are lots of sports and art schools. In general, Cyprus is definitely family country and very child-friendly environment. And of course, activities and education and hobby groups, they're not only open to children, they're also open to adults. And now I will just quickly go about the traditional drivers. It's lifestyle, taxes, permanent residency, and of course, investment. Noticed additional drivers, and one of them is the opening of the new universities that I mentioned, headquartering program of the government, where government is making a very attractive tax system for new businesses to come to Cyprus and open the headquarters. In fact, Cyprus is becoming a tech island of Europe, where lots of IT research and development companies are setting headquarters and bringing their employees. There was a new change in the legislation for naturalization, easier naturalization, or I would say not easier, faster naturalization of highly skilled employees. And what we noticed after COVID, that we can see more and more people who realize that actually we can work online, we can make money online, but we ourselves and we can move our families to a better, healthier lifestyle. I would say that now we can see that lots of people are considering Cyprus because they want to have healthier and happier lifestyle. And Cyprus has an option to offer it. And now we are moving to our regions. And we start with the place where our company started. This is Pafos. And let me quickly answer. Is Cyprus in the EU Schengen area? No. Cyprus is part of EU, but it's not part of Schengen area, even though we are, I would say that we are moving towards entry, and we are, I think, just steps away from joining Schengen area as well. And now for Pafos, I'm very happy to invite Milan to join me. While he is joining and we do the connection of our first live interaction, let me tell you just a brief introduction of Pafos area. So Pafos is the western part of Cyprus, and it is one of the most beautiful seaside towns in Cyprus, located in the west coast of the island. And the legend says that this was the place, the birthplace of the goddess of love and beauty, Aphrodite. It also was the first, or one of the first, capitals of Cyprus, and it has such a rich history that UNESCO actually has listed the entire part of a town as cultural heritage. And now, Milan, please join us.
Hi guys, thank you, Anastasia. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. Right, so thank you again. I just wanted to start off with a brief introduction of myself. My name is Milan. I was actually born in London, but I grew up here in Pafos. So actually both are feel home to me. And we relocated as a family back in '95. So I've been here for quite some time and have seen it change quite a lot over the last few years. Actually, it's changed a lot from 5 years, and now in the last couple of years, we've seen a lot of changes for the good, for the better. So yeah, it's been really nice. I actually went to public school, so I speak Greek and obviously English as well. And public school was excellent. But as you've said, there are also private schools available as well now. So that's convenient for those that are thinking about relocating here. I graduated in 2018, was it? Too long ago now. From one of the private international universities here in Pafos, in real estate, in valuation and development. And then I started working as a surveyor for a few years. I went back to London and worked there as well. And then came back just before COVID and the pandemic, and was very fortunate to have been here during all the craziness. So I got to enjoy more freedom and more sunshine, which was good. And now I've been working for 3 and a bit years for Sotheby's International Realty, which has been amazing. So Pafos, it has a population of 100,000. It's situated on the southwestern part of the island. So it's got the best sunsets of the island. And as Anastasia had mentioned as well, it has a large part of it which is a lot of green area and very low-rise buildings as well. So it's a good place for those that are looking to get away from the city, even though one of the Australian portals recently voted Pafos as the best small city to live in the world out of 50 cities. So that's quite nice. And actually, Pafos was voted as the European Cultural City in 2017 as well. So lots of pluses for Pafos. I'm quite biased to it versus the other cities, but every city has its pros and cons, of course. Hospitals, there's obviously the public and private hospitals as well. Again, as Anastasia mentioned, Cyprus was voted as, I think it's currently ranked as the 26th in healthcare in the world. So excellent healthcare here. And there are also private schools for those that are looking to relocate here. So it's a great place for families with small children. And also now there are three international universities with a fourth one opening shortly as well. So those that are looking to study here, again, excellent place. And we're seeing a massive increase in students that are relocating here. So excellent place as well for investment or to relocate with your kids. Pafos is actually divided by municipalities. So it hasn't got a lot of traffic and pretty much your 15 minutes driving distance to anywhere that you need to get to. It is also the city where it has the second international airport and the marina, which has been under study as well. So that's in the plans, and we're excited to see when that comes to fruition. And of course, we've got the King's Avenue Mall down by the harbour. So it's a good spot as well to be for those that are looking to be close to the amenities, close to the touristic spots. We're actually now located in Tombs of the Kings, which is another World Heritage Site. And very close to the sea, and I'll take you around the property just in a moment or so. But like I said, Pafos has got a lot of green area. We've got the mosaics, we've got Aphrodite's temple, and many other things like that. We've actually got 4 golf resorts, so great place for those that are looking, who are into golf. And horse riding and spas and resorts and all of the sorts. So great place for those that want to either have a second holiday home or just for those that are looking to retire. So we've actually seen a massive increase from the digital nomads because they can work remotely. And it's a great place for all ages, really. Those that are looking with families, those that are looking for a little bit of peace and quiet. It's nearby Limassol, only half an hour's drive, which my colleague will cover as well. So for those that are looking for a bit more of the bustle of a city, then it's only a short drive away. So it's a really good place and ticks a lot of boxes for all the different categories that are looking, considering Cyprus to come to. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for Pafos.
And I forgot to mention in the introduction that, normally at our presentation.
I'd like to maybe go through the graph quite briefly, just to explain the different prices for properties here at Pafos. We're looking at a range of 200 to 400k, 1 to 2 bedrooms, both resale and new properties. Of course, it depends on whether it's a new property or a resale property, whether there are any views, whether the distance to the amenities, to the sea. All this will play a part in the price, on the quality of the finishes, etc., etc. So that's the sort of range that you're looking at for apartments. And then also for villas, I would say prices start from 500K and go up to 750 million, etc. And obviously, sky's the limit, depending on what you're looking for. Let's talk about this property. If Anastasia could just go to the next graph, next slide even. This is a 3-bedroom property. The covered internal, including the verandas, is about 140 square meters, and the plot size is 250. Let's have a little quick tour of the place. So, as you can see here, we've got marble flooring, and have a look outside. Here we are. We've got their own private pool with ceramic tiles. We've got this lovely feature of the tree going through the property. It won't spoil it, don't worry, it just looks really, really nice. You've got a Fairfax concrete and the white contrast as well, which is a really nice touch. And follow me. So this is the kitchen. We've got laminate wood for the kitchen units. We've got granite worktops and all Bosch appliances as well. In this property, we've got split AC units. If you're buying off-plan, then of course you can add on underfloor heating or VRV as well, which is sort of the new standard as well. And let's quickly go upstairs as well. We've got a guest toilet on the ground floor and 3 bedrooms on the first floor. I'll quickly show that to you. So we've got 1 bedroom here. We've got the other family bathroom here, laundry and 2 bedrooms. This is the master bedroom, ensuite with a shower. We've got engineered woods for the flooring, again split AC units and the covered veranda. And just look at that sea view. We're obviously walking distance to the sea and the bus stop, all the amenities. The price for this one is 645,000 plus VAT. It is available for purchase and is an excellent opportunity for those that want a second holiday home, for investment, to rent it out. And I would love to meet you in person and show you options like this and similar options depending on your needs and requirements. Thank you very much. Anastasia, back to you.
Back to you, because I think that's what they say on TV. So, Milan, thank you very much. During my introduction, I forgot to mention that we decided to do this viewing. So I asked every expert from every area to pick 1 property. So this 1 property is only a sample. It's only an example of what you can see, what you can buy. I asked them to pick a ready property. So this is just an example of you can pick and choose. Of course, as an agency, we have multiple options and we will be really happy to show you various cities. But now, Olga, over to Limassol.
Hi friends, can you hear me well? Is connection good? I would like to welcome you to Limassol. Thank you, Milan, for a lovely presentation of Pafos. To be honest, I love Pafos as much as I love Limassol, but since currently I'm located in Limassol, I will try to share my love with the city. It's absolutely amazing place where you can find absolutely everything for every interest, every age. I'm living here for the last 23 years and I'm dealing with real estate all the time. So I lived 13 years in Pafos and 10 years in Limassol. And I can say that Cyprus is a lovely island and obviously Limassol is one of the most popular cities in Cyprus. I'm sitting in a lovely penthouse, which I'm going to describe later. I'll start a few words about Limassol. Limassol is one of the second largest cities in Cyprus. It's the biggest port and city of the skyscrapers. Later on, we're going to be able to see it from the balcony. And Limassol is very known for its diverse nightlife and cultural traditions. It's also the city of business, it's business capital of Cyprus. A lot of businesses have offices here due to low taxation, which Anastasia mentioned earlier. And many international companies have headquarters here. The population of Limassol is 262,000 people. Limassol has very good hospitals. It has private and government hospitals and medical centers. Everybody speaks English here, so you will not find any difficulties in Limassol in communication. Education is on a very high level. We have lots of international schools. I personally have 2 kids, and we love the schools here. They don't want to miss a day from school. Follis Grammar School, Pascal, St. Mary's School, lots of heritage, lots of new schools opening due to high demand. Most of them are based on British curriculum, but we have basically students can continue studying everywhere in Europe and UK and USA, wherever they choose. We have educational centers, lots of very good high quality kindergartens. Cypriots love kids, so it's a perfect place in Limassol. It's a perfect place for families with kids. Now, we have amazing infrastructure. We have Limassol Marina. We're just 40 minutes away from Larnaca Airport, and we are about 35 minutes away from Pafos Airport. It's both very big international airports with very good connections everywhere. We have malls, we have supermarkets, hypermarkets, we have lots of shops. So basically, of course, we have a lot of culture and history. We have Curium, Apollo Temple, and lots of other architectural heritage. We have entertainment, probably the biggest, the most known place for entertainment in Cyprus is Limassol. We have City of Dreams Casino, which is not just a casino, it's a lovely place for just entertainment. We're all waiting for golf resort, which is going to be open hopefully next year. And it's a huge event because all of us will love golf, and it's gonna, I think it will bring more and more people to Limassol. We have wineries, very known wine routes. We have concert halls, lots of groups coming here in Limassol specifically. So it's a lot of things to explore, and for every age. So basically, if you're a family or if you're a young couple or individual or entrepreneur, we can find lots of things for you to do in Limassol. Now, we are here in a penthouse, and I would like to see the view. To start with the view speaks to itself. We are located in a very nice quiet area in the middle of Limassol called Mutayaka. We have a lovely sea view. We're on the 3rd floor of the 3-bedroom penthouse. Now, the project is really unique because it has an infrastructure within a city. We have a swimming pool, sauna, small outdoor gym, and a kids' playground. It's a newly finished property with 2 blocks of apartments and some privately owned villas. And this property is ready to move in. So as soon as you are ready, we can show you the property. Let's go in and quickly have a look. This is a living area. Now, this is a very, very good developing company. We can see that the ceilings are very high, about 3 meters high. We have underfloor heating, very high quality materials. We have lovely equipped kitchen, air conditioning. So basically everything is ready for you to move in. Very smart design. On the right hand side, there are 2 bedrooms with 1 bathroom. You can use it for the kids or 1 for the office, 1 for your guests. And then there is another bedroom, master bedroom, which has ensuite bathroom and walk-in wardrobe. Now, there is very feature which not all the properties have. You walk in.
We lost, yes. Our crew in Limassol. Okay, let's hope that the girls can move back to the area with good internet. But I hope that you have noticed the view, the nice surrounding, the nice project. And okay. And I think that the most important thing that we also need to mention is like when you can consider Limassol. So I asked our experts to tell us how would they characterize that how would they characterize that Limassol is for you if. So Limassol is for you if you're looking for an active, exciting, yet very safe lifestyle. Limassol indeed has something to offer for all ages, all budgets, and all ways of life. So it's true that if you want hustle and bustle of the big city, then probably Limassol would be the best place to be. It's also a well-known business center with many international businesses who have their headquarters and their base there. It has great schools. Okay, being from Pafos, I wouldn't say that they're the best schools in the country, but definitely Limassol offers many more different schools and offers, like everything else in Cyprus, offers great, excellent healthcare system. So I think that we will ask Olga to join later so we can say thank you. But now we are moving to the area of Larnaca. So Larnaca is the hotspot of the conversation for the last few years. And while we are waiting for, yes, Emily is here. So let's wait. Okay, Emily, excellent.
Hi, everyone. I hope the signal is okay and that we will make it without any kind of technical difficulties. My name is Emily, as Anastasia kindly introduced me, and I'm excited to talk to you today about the promising area of Larnaca, Cyprus. It's a beautiful coastal city. It's actually the oldest uninterrupted settlement in Cyprus. So there's a blend of history with culture and a promising economic growth. According to if we could show the presentation, Anastasia, we have the map of Larnaca. Larnaca has a very strategic location, which is very convenient for visitors from abroad or people that love to travel in general, due to the proximity of the Larnaca International Airport. This is the largest international airport we have on our island. And it's all within minutes of beaches and coastal areas and promenades like Finikoudes and Mackenzie areas, if you're familiar with Larnaca. If you've ever traveled here before, you'll remember when you descend from the airplane, when you arrive to Larnaca from the Larnaca airport, you pass by the beautiful sea, the Mackenzie area, and it's really magical. It's everything in very close proximity. The property prices in Larnaca are currently more affordable than Pafos and Limassol, for example, which offers a really great potential growth for buyers. Of course, now apartments are in higher demand than houses in our region, as you can see from the chart. And the prices for apartments start from around 135,000 euros until a median price around 300,000 euros for a really decent two-bedroom unit. For houses, the prices start around 400,000 for a house and can go up as high as a seafront villa. So we have a really large diversity in the market, and the real estate market in Larnaca, it's diverse and really fastly growing. We have a portfolio in our company with luxurious seafront villas and modern city apartments. So there's really something for every investor's portfolio. The city is currently undergoing a transformative phase, as Anastasia said. So there are a lot of substantial infrastructure developments. There's a lot of new construction going on, new housing and other facilities, and a lot of, in general, projects that are boosting Larnaca's growth at a high rate. Excellent international schools are available. Existing now, we have 3 international schools. We have amazing healthcare facilities, existing shopping centers. We have a new Metropolis Mall, modern indoor shopping mall, as well as a variety of dining and entertainment options. Most important of all, also, as Anastasia mentioned earlier, is the safety of the area. It's a really safe and relaxed environment. So it makes a great investment opportunity, as well as a place to call home or to have as a second home. Today, I've decided to highlight my property, a 2-bedroom, ready-to-deliver apartment in the city center of Larnaca. This actually apartment is walking distance to the marina and the Famagusta promenade that I mentioned, and doing so, also it's very close to the international airport in Larnaca. And I'm actually in the apartment right now, so I will be able to show you the unit in right now, basically. Just I will close the camera and return. Okay, we are inside the apartment in the living area. This unit is 2 bedrooms, as I mentioned. It has 83 square meters internally, and it's a very open plan, as you can see by the. We will move to the area here. There is a dining room and the kitchen, all connected. The unit also is completely furnished, so it's sold furnished, and it has all of the electrical appliances. It includes also a concealed air conditioning unit in the living area, and underfloor heating with a heat pump, which is all functional. It's all prepared and ready to move in. So as you can see, the quality of the construction also is very good. And considering the location, the price of 310,000 plus VAT with a key-ready apartment is really, really great. Let's take a look at one of the bedrooms to have an idea. This is the master bedroom, and it's a nice size. It has again the air conditioning unit, split unit in the bedrooms, and to my right there is an ensuite toilet, and we have also very nice storage for the closets. So overall, there's also one guest toilet here for the guest and space for your washing and dryer use. So overall, according to the location, we are walking distance again to the marina and to the promenade of Famagusta, which is the most popular area of Larnaca. So considering all of this, it's all ready to move in for you. The only thing missing is you. So I really welcome you, and I wait for you to join us in Larnaca. Thank you.
And we are moving with you to the final area of Cyprus. We are moving with you to Ayanapa, Protaras, Paralimni area. The general name is Famagusta area, and I'm joined with Renata. And Renata is town of Protaras, correct?
Yes, I'm in the heart of the Protaras. Thank you, Anastasia. Good evening, dear friends. I would like to welcome you on the eastern part of our beautiful island called Famagusta. It is the smallest area, and we have population only 55,000, consists of three main towns, Ayanapa, Protaras, Paralimni, and we have also several villages. Today we will concentrate on Ayanapa and Protaras because these are the biggest touristic resorts on the island. So Ayanapa has plenty of different accommodations. If you would like to spend your holiday here, you can start with bed and breakfast, small apartments, luxury villas, and hotels from 1 to 5 stars, everything you like. Ayanapa has the greatest number of the beaches, 27. Half of them have a blue flag award, which means you have all infrastructure around you, cafes, changing rooms, bars, also infrastructure for people with disabilities that they can come, enjoy the views, and actually go to the sea, touch the water, and swim. If Ayanapa has an image of party city, and people mostly think that this is for young people, the image is changing, and Ayanapa is doing quite a lot to attract people of different ages. And Ayanapa has a lot of attractions, actually. We have a very famous underwater museum, Musan, where you can dive and see different sculptures. We have sculpture and cactus park. We have several water parks. We have little Limassol, which means little fisherman's port, with a very nice area where you can sit and dine and enjoy the views. We have very modern Ayanapa Marina with luxury villas and the only high skyliner in our area where you can park your boat. So Ayanapa is can offer you plenty and variety of different entertainment facilities. If we say about Protaras, Protaras is mainly for families, and not only families from around the world come here to spend their holidays, also locals from Nicosia, from Limassol, from Larnaca come here especially in summer, July and August, the hottest months in the year, to spend their time here. So it says that we really have the best beaches on the island, and I'm now in the heart of Protaras. I'm in a unique project. We don't have something similar here. I can explain you why. Because most of the coast of Protaras and Ayanapa, they are with hotels. There are no apartments. And the building I'm now in has a beautiful view. I will turn my computer a bit later and explain it to you. Before I do that, I would like to mention another little town in our area, Paralimni. Paralimni is a city where the life is all year around. It's boosting with life. So people live here, people work here, kids go to school. Because it's the smallest area, we have only one international school, Xenion, but it's a very good school. You can learn different languages, Greek, English, French, German, Russian. We have several nurseries in English and Russian language. We have a big hospital. We have several private hospitals. I hope you will not need a hospital when you come here, that you enjoy your time, you enjoy your holidays. So it's an area where mostly villas are built, projects with villas, from small cozy projects with 6, 8 houses up to like little villages where you can find 50, 70. But the trend is changing as well. If before Famagusta was seen as an area only for holidays, now more and more families are coming here to live. So they are buying either a house or an apartment, and they are staying here all year round and living for holidays somewhere else. So I would like to show you an apartment. I don't have an operator with me, so I will be doing it with my computer, and I hope you will have good views. Please tell me if you cannot see well. So we will start with the sea view. So we are around 300 to 400 meters from the famous beach in Protaras, which is called Fig Tree Bay. You can see the whole the whole Protaras town, like on your palm. And this is one of the opportunities to purchase maybe even this apartment. We have a nice living area. Kitchen fully equipped. It's spacious and airy, has a lot of light. The apartment has 2 bedrooms. This is one of the bedrooms. Again, it's furnished. You can come with your suitcase and live here. Fully equipped bathroom. Second bedroom. You can see there is plenty of space. You can put a table here. You can enjoy the view from the window. I hope I can show it to you as well. So there is a sea view here as well. And another bathroom. And we will return to the living area with fantastic views. So I hope you could see everything. I would like to add to this project that it has all facilities, including pool, including gym, including reception area. It's very close to the city center with all the shops and restaurants. It's very close to the beach. Within 2-3 minutes you will be there. And it's a lovely place to live. I live here with my family for 6 years, and I think it is the best place for me and my family. And I would like to mention some prices as well. As I already said, mostly we have projects with villas, but we also have new projects with apartments, and apartments, not just a block of apartments, but apartments with infrastructure where you can have 1 or 2 pools, where you have a gym, where you have a little cafe, where you even have shops or restaurants. So the people are asking and demanding some more infrastructure, and developers are doing that. So they're trying to follow the trend. The prices we have here for 1-bedroom apartment is approximately from 150,000. 2-bedroom apartments start from 190, and the villas start from 420 up to a couple of millions. Of course, it depends on the location. The closer you are to the sea, more expensive they are. But we also have villages, and if you have budget around 300,000, so it's possible to find a nice little cozy 3-bedroom house in one of the villages, and you need to drive just 10-15 minutes to be at the beach. So we have plenty of choice, and I would love to see you here, to introduce you our region, to show you everything I told you today. So I think it's better to see 1 time than to hear 10 times. And if you ask me why should you stay here, or why would you stay here, if you would like to escape from a big city, if you would like to see the beautiful blue water, as I do now, and I enjoy that view. You have golden beaches. You have very, very hospitable locals. They love children. They love all people who come here. And if you would like to raise your kids in peace and quiet, and also give them opportunity to be with the nature, this spot will be for you. Thank you very much. Anastasia, back to you.
Renata, thank you very much. And I think that we had a chance. It was like Cyprus in 1 hour. See every area, meet the team, talk in a way the real people. It was not a competition. There that will be suitable just for you. So before I complete and before I come to the question, so actually if you have any questions, please type now while I can explain how we're working. I mentioned before, we work in all the areas, and our job is in fact to advise on what is available in Cyprus, what options, what are your tasks. So to establish this, first thing that we will do, we would always have a personal online consultation or offline in one of our offices with our property experts. And in fact, you can see the red button, book your free consultation. You can ask for the consultation and we will be happy to do it, where we discuss your goals, if Cyprus is suitable for you. Then we will prepare everything for your trip. We will explain you what documents you need for the bank, what documents you need for the permanent residency and immigration. We will plan the trip, prepare the itinerary, prepare all the meetings, arrange for legal and tax advisors. We will help you during your visit in Cyprus with viewing and selecting property. We also guide and assist you through the whole process of buying the property, and not only, even after the purchase of the property. If you need anything, or if you plan at one point to sell the investment in the future, we will be very, very happy to market it for you. And I do not see any questions. So in this case, I just want to say huge thank you. I want to apologize for some technical difficulties that we had with our live streaming. And just like all my colleagues, all the members of our team, I would like to invite you to visit Cyprus, because we tried as much as we can to bring the Cyprus closer to you, but nothing will compare to your personal exploration, to you personally walking the streets, feeling the sun on your face, and swimming in the sea and seeing the beautiful choices of properties that are available for you. So I would like to thank you once again. I hope to see you in Cyprus. I hope that you will come and visit us. Even if you don't want to buy the property, we would still be very happy to meet you. And on this note, thank you very much to the wonderful team, and thank you very much for the great audience. Thank you.